In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Glacierfresh reverse osmosis under sink system. This is completely electricity free, also means that it's completely silent. There's no loud noises, no electricity needed, and it fits perfectly, very compactly under your sink. In this video, I'm going to talk about some of the features and explain how it works. I'm going to talk about my experience installing the system, and then we're going to test some water so we can see the difference. So first, let's talk about this system and what it does. So first of all, this is a all-in-one system. If you've seen other reverse osmosis systems that are under the sink, they take up the whole space. But this is designed to take up 1/5 of the space really, and everything is compact and inbuilt. You can take off the front here, and this is where the filtration system is. It also means there's not 1,000 pipes under your sink, so it means that leakage is not a problem. You don't have to disconnect any pipes or anything when it comes time to replace the actual filters. They just pop out like so. It does come with a pressure gauge, so you can always monitor the pressure of the system and make sure everything's operating just perfectly fine by opening up your sink door and having a quick glance. And with the way it's designed, there's only 3 inlets and outlets up top here. So you'll have your feed pipe coming in from your water outlet. The drain outlets can connect to your waste pipes. And then your drink outlet's gonna go to the faucet that's designed especially for your filtered water. Now it does boast 800 gallons per day high flow rate. So basically that means you can get 0.55 of a gallon per minute of water. Now it does use a 5-stage filtration, so it removes asbestos, mercury, arsenic, chlorine, nitrates, heavy metals, microplastics, fluoride, PFOS, PFAS, and lead with filtration rate of up to 99.99%. Now let's take a closer look at the actual filters that they use, starting with number 1. First up, we do have the PPC filter. So this is a composite carbon filter. So it's basically designed to filter out sediments like rust, insect eggs, suspended solids and other solid impurities, and it will remove residential chlorine and absorb odors. This one is best to replace every 6 to 12 months, and that's always a guideline depending on the quality of your water and how much you're actually using it. So the second filter we have is the RO, which is the RO membrane filter. This one is designed to reduce soluble solids, arsenic, chromium, codium, mercury, lead, and other heavy metals. And the replace cycle for this is going to be 24 months or 800 gallons. So the third filter we have is the granular carbon filter, and this one's basically just designed to absorb odors and color furtherly, and improves the taste of the pure water. Okay, now I want to talk about the installation process. It was really simple. You really don't need a professional to come out or anything like that. You really just need 2 tools, and that would be an adjustable wrench and a screwdriver. You just start by turning off your water outlet. Make sure you completely turn those off, disconnect that, and then you're going to remove your original faucet that you have already in your kitchen, unless you're working with a new kitchen. To prepare the new faucet, you just want to make sure you're connecting the new pipes accordingly. You do have instructions with this, and we'll show you where the cold water, hot water, and fresh water will connect to. Put the washer on, and it's time to install the new faucet. Once you have those connected, you will put your gasket on, put the faucet through, and then jump in underneath your sink. That's where you just put on your gasket and wash it underneath, and then you will attach it with a mounting bracket. It really just screws on, and then with a screwdriver you just add some lock-in screws. So once you have your feed line in, you will connect it. I always suggest to hand tighten all the nuts first, and then go over with a adjustable wrench and make sure everything's nice and tight. And a hot tip would be to use plumbing tape on all of your joints. Reconnect the white connector for the filtered water outlet, and then you can plug in your line. The only electric tool you may need is a battery operated drill. That's just to drill a small hole in the waste pipe. Then using the gasket and the clamp supplied, install the clamp over the waste pipe, making sure that the screws are firmly tight. Here you'll connect your waste pipe and then connect all the pipes to the back of the Glacierfresh reverse osmosis system. And that's really how easy the installation was. So the Glacierfresh does come with a water quality tester. So I got out and tested the water from the faucet, and then I tested against the filtered water. And this is the outcome that happened. So first of all, I was testing the EC, and as you can see from the faucet, it was 1030. And then I compared that to the filtered water, which was much lower at 220. So that's a huge difference going through that filtration system. And then I did test the ppm. So this from the faucet came out at 515. And again, switched over to the filtered water just to see the difference. And as you can see, it's all the way down to 115. So let's talk about my final thoughts about the Glacierfresh reverse osmosis under sink system. Personally, I'm really enjoying having it and loving it. I love the fact that it doesn't make any noise at all. It doesn't take up all that space underneath the sink. I can still use under my sink to store a lot of cleaning products and all that type of good stuff. I don't have to worry about any leakage because there's only 3 pipes. They haven't overcomplicated the system. They've just made it nice and simple. So if you are interested in the Glacierfresh reverse osmosis under sink system, we will be leaving a link in the description. Please leave a comment below telling me what you think about this system. Hit that like button, share this with a friend who you think may be interested in it. And of course, hit that subscribe button for more great reviews like this.